To KZN now, where Durban Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda says the eThekwini Municipality is not a failed state. He was speaking to journalists after a lengthy media briefing on Friday. Kaunda discussed a number of infrastructure projects, including a multi-million rand renovation to the Durban promenade. Take a look at this package.
For the better part of Friday morning, the mayor and his executive team praised their progress in developing Durban.
We are not a failed state. Whoever who suggests that eThekwini is a failed state, eThekwini is unable to deliver, that person is dreaming from somewhere. But eThekwini is like any other city in the world, like any other government in the world that is faced with challenges, and there are plans to fix those challenges.
These plans include additional flood relief grant money from the National Treasury.
Floods happened in April 2022. In September, we received 185 million. That 185 million was allocated to projects which I've reported about here, which are completed. So it was not enough to cover all the damages. Then we received in March 1.5 billion rands. That 1.5 billion rands, 1.2 billion is allocated. So the bridges you are talking about and the roads which have not been responded to, they are part of the contracts which I've reported about, that we have finalized the procurement for service providers to go and fix that infrastructure. We are giving up until next year in February to complete those projects.
The municipality's budget is also being reprioritized to fund projects at ailing public infrastructure.
The procurement of jetting machines for 70 million rands to address the challenge of sewer blockage throughout the city.
Meanwhile, a multi-million rand facelift is underway at the Durban promenade, and contractors have 6 weeks to complete the first stage of the project.
While the Bike and Bin will transform into North Beach Lifestyle, a world-class restaurant, the popular Circus Circus is currently being renovated to a stunning fusion of Africanism and Art Deco and will be named Durban Beach Cafe. The anticipated opening of this venue is October 2023 and will create 45 jobs after construction. We'll continue on the sites, lobbying businesses that will be operating there that Durban must wake up. We mustn't shut down operations around our coastline at 9 o'clock. We should operate 24 hours.
More security will be hired to secure the city.
We have decided as a city that we'll be employing 400 metropolis officers every year. Every year we are increasing the number. Why we are increasing the number? Because we want the deployments to be all over, in the beachfront, CBD, township, rural areas, everywhere.
And bylaws will now be enforced against residents and businesses alike over illegal dumping.
I am proud as a mayor of this city to report to you as residents of this city, everyone that I meet coming from outside, whether I'm overseas or they are here for the visitation, they always say this city is beautiful. We can regain our strength and capacity to make the city continue to look beautiful, but let us work with communities and businesses. We are starting to find businesses that are disposing waste in areas which are not designated for that. We are not fighting them, but we are enforcing our bylaws.
For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Karinda Jagmohan in Durban.